I felt it was okay to skip that one. Anyway, hello everyone, this is Matt the Speedstar, aka the Game Rebel here, ready to run through the next part of Metroid Other M Redemption. So last time we went through Sector 2, taking that long loop around. We finally got our wave beam. Got freaking game over from that avalanche. I did test that one out after I finished the recording. I figured I'd just keep it in because, to be honest, I don't get many chances to record. So, unfortunately, I'm going to keep that one in. But it is possible to escape from that avalanche. And, you're basically, if you do it the first time, you're basically on, like, the very threshold before the game considers you buried and dead. Like, I'm not kidding. You're already getting covered by snow as you're running, and then when you finally get the shine spark, yeah, you're good to go then, but still, I don't like that. Anyway, we did that. We fought the Radogian. Blasted on both of its horns, mind you. I don't like that thing. And we are now back in Sector 3. Like I said, I was going to cut off. I need to do this again. There we go. I need to do this again because I didn't have enough room. Now, you need the speed booster here, otherwise, you'll have to start taking a dip in the lava, which I don't want to do. All you really miss is the announcement from the elevator saying there is an irregularity in the geothermal power plant and simulated desert area. That and just a pan shot of the one door over there that is actually locked. And that's why I cut back here, because as you see, I had to go through the volcano, I had to go through that long stretch, which is destroyed, so I had to show that. And then we gotta head in here. And get ambushed by another Asborian! Come on, you. I have a wave beam this time. Do you wanna take a chance at me? Crap. Alright, so when I get a chance, I'm gonna pull that thing's head out, and then I can easily cheese this fight. Hopefully! There! This is how quick this fight can go. If you are able to stun it and be able to pull it out of its armor. Then there we go. We cannot progress any further back because we're kind of locked. That door's locked. So yeah, we have to go around and we have to go the intended way because, you know, that's kind of how Adam wants us to go. So it's gonna be a bit of a trek, so I will just see you there. Okay. So anyway, I wish I could talk about it, but, you know, I'll talk about it after I get through what's coming up. It's just a little, something, different. It's, kind of relating to my, setup. I made one or two changes with it. But I'm not gonna be able to talk about it until, I get a bit of a free chance to. Anyway, come in here. He's back. Stupid Radogian. Alright, so once you've locked onto that up there, we now got a point where we gotta save Anthony.
Samus, use of the grapple beam is authorized.
You don't get a menu thing for it. Get in there and help him.
Get to Anthony and cover him.
So, he's back and he's got horns again. Anyway, don't worry about Anthony now. He is fine. He is considered invincible. You're not, however, so just focus more on, you know, not dying. Stupid thing. Perfect. And this time I'm gonna make sure you don't get your horns back. Oh, he's doing it again. Perfect. Yeah. Ah. And then he goes and takes a dip in the pizza pop lava. Apparently he's immune. But now, officially, we get our grapple beam. Attaches a rope-like beam to a grapple point, so lock on to the point and press A. Or 1 if you're holding on to it. Alright, now I gotta shut up because, big cutscene! One that I'm gonna have to do some explaining for after it's done. Joy.
Whew. That was ugly. Thanks, Princess. So, you get called out here too?
Called?
Commander gave us a new directive to move as a unit. Our gather point was a navigation booth near here, but when no one showed, I figured I'd just take a look around. That's when I got jumped by those things you just saw.
What was your unit directive? I'm tracking that monster.
We were heading to the geothermal power plant to open the magma eruption port. Gotta restore the power in this place so I can see that pretty face of yours. Yeah, it seemed a little excessive to send the whole unit to do it, but he's the commander. He must have had a reason. So Samus, how you feeling about the commander, huh?
Ian has arrived at the drive unit.
Ian, be careful out there. I know this is a routine fix, but don't let your guard down. There were 300 people on board. Their lives are in your hands.
Roger that.
Commander! The drive unit's going critical!
The unit is overheating beyond our estimates, sir.
Ian!
Commander Malkovich, unit meltdown imminent. It's going to explode.
Prepare to disengage the drive unit immediately.
But Ian's still inside!
Adam, I can reach him. Give me the order, please.
Lock and secure the shielding doors now.
Adam, wait! There's still time. I can make it. Please, let me go. I mean, that's Ian. That's your little brother out there.
We're out of time, sir.
Adam, please, let me go. You have to trust me. Just give me a chance.
Commence drive unit disposal immediately. That's an order.
Adam was right. If we had waited any longer, it would have meant the end of those we had come to rescue, and the end of us as well. I knew that, but...
At the very least, you wouldn't be standing here now. That's what the commander was most scared of.
I was childish. No one should have to make the choice that Adam did, and yet all I could do was question his authority and make things more difficult.
Hey, you were just a pup then, and the commander knows it. Look, forget it. Sorry for hitting a nerve. We better get going anyhow. Man, did something like that happen now? Huh. Best just forget about it. I'm out.
I knew the question Anthony was suppressing, and I knew the answer. If something like that happened again, I would hold fast to that glimmer of hope and try for redemption. That's who I am.
Oh man, that was quite a bit that went on in there. Now I'm just gonna take maybe a couple minutes just to go through what just happened. What all went on in that cutscene. The first thing, it was because of that very incident. That was the final straw for Samus, and that is why she left the Galactic Federation to become a bounty hunter. It's not necessarily stated in the game, and probably wouldn't... It does make some sort of sense, but, you know, it's not exactly brought up entirely. But yes, that is why she left and became the bounty hunter that she is today. It retcons something from the Metroid manga in which she wasn't in the Galactic Federation's service for that long. I would talk more about that, but I have to go into the manga itself and pull up the page, or pages, that kind of explain it. And I don't feel like doing it. And also, again, she does make a point there. They were kind of suppressed for time, and... Well, not suppressed. They were kind of pressed for time. There we go. How do I grammar? They had, like, no time, and this was, like Samus said, she wanted to try and get to Ian, but back then, they didn't have enough time. I really understand how she feels about it, though. She doesn't want to have to sacrifice someone to, well, you get the idea. It's hard for me to explain. You know you know how it is with me, guys. I'm really bad at explaining things. And I'm really not doing the game any justice by trying to struggle with it. But anyway, I still understand how Samus feels about that. She didn't want to sacrifice Ian. I'm pretty sure Adam didn't want to either, but he's the commander for a reason. If a sacrifice has to be made, then it has to be made. I don't like it either, but, you know, sometimes things just happen. And, again, if Samus would have the chance to try and not have a sacrifice be made, she would go for it. I totally get that. I mean, I really understand how she feels about it. I have to head down here because, yeah, in here, there's an energy part. And now that we have the grapple beam, well, finally have it authorized. I never realized I could do that. I just took a wild shot at it. But, yeah, apparently I can do that. That'll save on a lot of time and a lot of, wasting energy trying to wade through pizza pop lava. So, let's just get through here. Let's hit this. Let's start rolling around at the speed of sound. Which I can actually say at that time, because that was a booster there. And now let's start dropping some bombs. Oh, jeez, there's our friend. There's our friend who tried to eat us back when we didn't have the Varia suit. I actually pronounced it right this time. Gotta remember that. It's not Varia, it's Varia. It's like with me and, the name of my favorite, sage from Ocarina of Time, Saria. Gotta remember they're different. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my thoughts together here, because, again, I'm really bad at explaining things like that. I wish I was better at that, because then I can maybe make a little more sense out of this, but I'm not going to be able to get the chance because we got a boss fight coming up. And I gotta be more focused for that. And there he is! Now we finally fight this thing. Borash, a giant lava fish. And I gotta get a chance to shoot this thing. But first off, I gotta get a lock on it so I can legitimately get its health. Ooh, that was close. I'll quit doing that. Oh, there you go. We got the grapple point in there. I gotta get the chance for him to open up. If you do things just right, you can get through this fight really fast. And get a little damage on him in the first place. Come on. I swear I've heard this music from another boss before. Hey, buddy! I hit him. I hit him. And I'm gonna reel him in! Because he's a giant lava fish, I have to make fish jokes. I got a fish! Yes, I had to say that. Now I'm gonna pump this fish full of missiles. When I get the chance. Or, you know, I can try and take a shot at him. Oh, hey, buddy. No, I should have missiled him when I had the chance. I could have maybe got him to open his mouth. Like right now! I ain't done reeling you in yet. And this is why I like the grapple beam. Because you can fish with it. I was probably not gonna get another missile off on him. Or, I don't know. Why do I care? Why do I care about this thing's gender? I want to kill it. I think I only need to use like once or twice more. Come on. Keep those missiles going. Oh man, I'm taking too long on this. Alright. Come on. There we go. Reel him in! Samus, also part-time fisherwoman. Yes, I made that joke. I'm gonna stop there. Anyway, started taking enough damage, so now just hit him. What do I care? Now I just gotta actually hit Vorash until I kill it. If I did that just right, I could have actually got him on that first cycle. Come on, you! Oh, that did it! You are dead. Not big surprise. I wonder how long it's been since I last said that. Anyway, let's get out of this blast furnace, because honestly, this is a little too hot for my taste. No, seriously, I actually feel like I'm overheating right now. It's really hot where I am right now. Oh, we got the loading screen. We got the loading thing. Alright, so that's it for Vorash. That's it for the blast furnace, because there's nothing else here. I kind of wish there was, but nope.
Samus, it looks like that monster is headed to the geothermal electric power generator. Track it and put an end to it.
And you actually hear her gasp there. Foreshadowing? I don't know. Alright, feed me more delicious map data. Nom nom nom. Nom.
Sequence complete. Process successful.
Well, got a bit out of the way. Took care of another Asborian, saved Anthony, got our grapple beam, took on a giant lava fish. Seriously, she could be Bart Fisherwoman with that grapple beam. I'm not gonna get to that. And, well, I guess I can admit one thing. The thing with Anthony, again, he's a cool dude, and he's also the memory trigger, but, you know, I can kind of admit that memory did kind of come out of nowhere. But you know, it was still okay to get it too, because you actually did see that Anthony was in there. And I forgot 2 little fun facts about that memory as well, aside from what it really was all about. First fun fact. Samus was in her original Zero Suits design. Like, it wasn't the more sleek-looking design that it is now. It was the original design used in the Prime games and Brawl. Secondly, and this one is probably a little, okay, it's almost, you probably wouldn't know unless you actually researched it. The ship that they were on is actually the, what's the name? Give me a sec. The ship was called the Lusitania, which is actually based on a real live ship that was destroyed back in World War I. I don't know all the details myself. I just know that's what the spacecraft was named. There's a thing for it when we finally unlock something after completing the game. And I'll go through that when I get the chance. Anyway, I tried my best to explain... I really did. I tried my best to explain it all. And I still think it did make kind of some sense, even though it was just, like, out of the blue and had, like, no real relation to the story, but still, it was nice to learn a little bit about it. Oh, I'm overheating so much, it's making me start to stutter and muck up my words again, so I should end it now before I get way too overheated. So next time, we continue the hunt for the mystery creature as we continue through the pyrosphere, heading into some new territory. I would have continued on, but for one thing, the next few rooms that we're going into take a good amount of time to get through. So I would like to not have to deal with that. At least not until I've got plenty... Oh man, I should go get a drink. I'm really starting to feel bad that I can't even do a proper outro, so... Next time, more progress. There, I'll end it there. So, until next time, thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you wish to follow along this and my other Let's Plays, please consider subscribing. If any concerns come up, I'll let you guys know my Twitter and additional info in the low left box in the video and down in the description below. This has been Matt the Speedstar, a.k.a. the Game Rebel, and I will see you guys next time when we run through the next part of Metroid Other M.